That's right.
Now, you may have heard of he. Add another scourge to the seven seas. Such as black beer, blue beer, and the notorious no beer. But folks, our story's not about the pirates. It's about the birds that sat long there on the master's shoulder. They were called pirates' parrots. Only here in Arama we call them parrot pirates. And we have good parrot pirates, and we have bad parrot pirates. And right now it's time to meet our entire cast and crew, starting down here with Long John Silver. Now, Long John really isn't a parrot pirate in our story today. He is actually the innkeeper down below the of the old Beak and Claw, right? Right. Next to him we have his daughter. She is the fair, seaworthy, siren of the seven seas, and her name is Sea Hag. And Sea Hag is the heroine of our story. Next to her is her beau, Peg-Leg Pete, and Pete is head over heels in love with Sea Hag. And we can usually find Pete at the Beak and Claw just hanging around.
That's me.
Well, of course, you can't have a melodrama without a hero. We've got our very own right over here. He's dashing, he's daring, he's debonair, and his name is Captain Harvey! And there's a big salute for you right there. Well, no melodrama is complete with just a bunch of good guys. You gotta have some bad guys, too. And I think I see a couple of foul-looking characters right over here. Starting off with old Barnacle Butch. Over 70 years old, that makes him our oldest parrot pirate. Next to him, little Redbeard, our smallest parrot pirate. And folks, our story unfolds right here in the Parrot Pirate Port of Peoria, upon the Parrot Pirate ship, Penelope.
That's right. And the first official duty of the day is going to be by old Barnacle Butch here. Born in 1911, he's actually 77 years old. He's going to raise the skull and chicken bones.
Watch as Butch dashes across the deck. And then he'll dash up the ladder.
Let him go.
That's dashing for a 77-year-old bird. And as he raises the Parrot Pirate flag. How about a nice round of applause for old Barnacle Butch? Come on, everybody, make it a good one. That's all Butch does for the whole show.
That's right. That's called retirement.
Lucky bird.
Well, being parrot pirates, our fathers like to play as much as they like to work. Time now for the captain to join his mates down at the old Beak and Claw. On land, he travels in his own unique way. He travels on a parrot pirate scooter.
Watch, our captain makes it across land using his basic means of locomotion. And he made his boat. Have a nice round of applause for our hero. Well, as the captain strolls into the Claw, he finds all of his parrot pirate mates preparing for a little competition. In fact, we find little Redbeard working out of the parallel bars with a very unparalleled performance. I guess you could say Red is whipping it into shape. And Red is a great athlete, folks. Such a great athlete that looks real close. You can tell Red even has a slight case of athlete's claw. Athlete's claw. It's a bird joke, lady. Get it? What? Oh, they got it? They'd probably like to give it back, too.
It's time now for some of the competition that represents the World Championship Treasure Cup race.
Now, I'd like to draw your attention to these two black perches because for this race we have some very technical equipment. A chain and a tin cup. That's about as technical as you can get with these silly birds. Oh, sorry, Tim. Anyway, the objects for the birds to go beak to claw, beak to claw, beak to claw, beak to claw. And the first one to get the Parrot Pirate Gold, also known as a peanut, out of the cup is the winner.
That's right. And racing today is the blue and gold truck with our challenger, Peg-Leg Pete. Yay! All dressed in red is the featherweight champion of the world, Little Redbeard.
Get ready, folks, it's race time. On your mark, get set, and go! And they're off. Look at Red going beat the claw, beat the claw, beat the claw. Look at Red go, beat the claw. Beat, that's cheating. Now wait a minute. Oh well, we'll just call it a tie and give them a nice round of applause. How's that sound? I'm sorry, folks. I really must apologize. That isn't supposed to happen that way. Tim, what's wrong with that bird?
Oh, he's a sneaky Pete.
Oh, Sneaky Pete, I see. But, uh-oh, there's that evil music in the background. While we're watching the race, our villains are up to no good. They've taken our lovely heroine, Sea Hag. Oh, no, they've stranded her on the mast. And they've placed under her a very big, a very dangerous, a very silly-looking cake. dangerous keg of TNT. And folks, our heroine is worried, but not as worried as her father, the beacon claw. He's so worried he's pacing back and forth, 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 back and forth. That's one worried bird. But our hero sees what's going on, and to the rescue, it's Captain Harvey! Let's see what the captain has to say.
Captain, there's big trouble.
Uh-oh, it's right, folks. Watch as the captain hops on the deck, leaps on the keg of TNT, and rolls it away. Go, Captain! Such courage! Such daring! Such funny-looking toes! And even though he's pigeon-toed, how about a nice round of applause for our hero?
Well, the captain saved the day, and that sets our heroine free. Down at the old beacon claw, that's reason for celebration. Did you know the pair of pirates like celebrate with games of skill and chance?
Such as?
Porcheesi.
Uh-huh.
Backgammon.
Oh, boy!
Pac-Man.
My favorite!
And IQ.
IQ. What kind of game is that?
IQ.
Oh, I see.
No, it's IQ.
Okay, Tim.
No, it's IQ.
Look, Tim, I happen to think that I'm cute too, but let's go on the show, all right?
It's a very intelligence game with 3 cutouts. We have a yellow star, we have a red circle, and we have a big blue square. The bird has to place the cutouts properly, and precisely in its proper place. Long John Silver will stay right there.
Hey, wait a minute. You know, you're always bragging about how smart Long John is. Well, why don't you prove it today? Go mix the pieces up.
You want me to mix them up?
Yeah, I want you to mix them up.
Okay.
We'll see if Long John can still put those pieces perfectly, promptly, and precisely in their proper places once Tim has mixed them up. Do a good job, Tim. We want to impress all of these folks out here. Wait a minute. You put them all back where they started. Obviously, you can't trust a bird trainer, so I'll mix these up myself.
Well, announcers aren't very trustworthy either.
What do you mean? You don't trust me?
No way.
Well, then how about somebody from the audience?
How about an impartial young volunteer?
How about a young lady?
Sounds good.
All right, an impartial young lady. They're going to mix these pieces up for us. Oh, I see lots of hands going up out here. How about the young lady in the blue cap that's got her hand up right there? Yeah. She's going to come up here and help us out. Right up the gangplank here. Just come and stand next to me right there. Face the audience and tell everybody your name.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, where you from?
Dallas.
From Dallas. Now, Jacqueline, come with me to the boat, okay? Jacqueline, I want you to mix up these pieces any way you want to. It doesn't matter. You just try to fool Long John. That's how you want them, Jacqueline? Just like that. Okay, that's how you want them. You sure? Don't want to change your mind? Thank you, Jacqueline. Right back around this way. And we'll get Long John Silver to put those pieces right back where they belong. Jacqueline, where are you going? I'm not through yet. Back here. I want you to stand next to me right there on the trap door. It goes the alligator pit in case you fool the bird, okay? Okay. Long John's first choice is the yellow star, the big blue square, and the red circle. How about a nice round of applause for Long John Silver and Jacqueline for helping us out today? Well, you know. Jacqueline, where are you going? I'm not through yet. Come back. Does she do this a lot at home? Just walk away when you're talking to her? Jacqueline, you did a fine job, and we're proud of you. So we thought we'd give you something. Something you could take home, hang up on your wall, and always remember your day here and see Arama. So, Jacqueline, we're going to give you a nice, brand new, shiny peanut. Hey! These are very good peanuts. And I know that Jacqueline likes peanuts, don't you, Jacqueline? Yeah, she's peanut. I'm just clowning around, Jacqueline. I want you to meet Barnacle Butch. He's going to give you a great big kiss right between the eyes, where your nose was. Yeah. That's what I meant. Jacqueline, look at the audience and smile, and he's going to give you a kiss on the cheek. Step this way just a little bit so we get a good picture there. All right. Here we go. Watch the birdie. Now, Jacqueline, do you know who likes peanuts a whole lot more than you do? Butch does. So you give him that big peanut. And Jacqueline, thanks for helping us out today. How about a nice round of applause for Jacqueline, folks? She did a fine job. Jacqueline, where are you going? Did I say I was through yet? It's okay, Jacqueline. We're finished. Go sit down. Thanks. How about a nice hand for Jacqueline? Well, since we've taken a break in our melodrama, why don't we take this chance to learn some more about these beautiful birds? Tim?
Well, I'm already behind you. It's all for Christmas costume.
Wait a minute. Tim, hold on. The captain is swinging upside down. Why is he doing that?
Doug, please. The bluebirds and the redbirds are because the redbirds are
He's doing it again. He's swinging upside down.
That's not funny.
Wait a minute. The captain thinks this is real funny. What's going on here?
It must be Jacqueline's fault.
Jacqueline's fault?
Yeah.
What could Jacqueline have possibly done that would upset the captain? Oh, that's right. I forgot. The captain is our resident girl watcher. And when he doesn't get to talk to the girls, they come up on stage, he gets upset and starts acting funny.
Starts acting like Brewster.
Cock-a-doodle do. Wait a minute. Does he know what kind of bird he is?
I know. What kind of bird are you? A cockatoo.
Cockatoo. That's better. Guess he likes Jacqueline, huh?
Oh.
She's sitting right over there.
Oh, yeah. Is she a pretty girl?
Oh, my goodness. And, folks, while the captain is on the beach eyeing all the pretty girls, our villains have again been up to no good. They've taken our lovely heroine, Sea Hag. They've stranded her on the mast. Well, let's see what she thinks about the situation.
Sea Hag, what do you need?
Hey, yo! Texas style! And those cries of Elfrey Deers for Father the Vegan Claw, he's so worried he's pacing. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's one worry bird. But our hero sees what's going on. And to the rescue, it's Captain! Hey! Let's see what the captain has to say.
Captain, there's more trouble.
Uh-oh, is right, folks. This time the captain's going to speed to the rescue, using his very own pair of parrot pirate speed skates. Go, Captain! This is Crazy Legs Army! And how about a nice round of applause for our heroes who saved the day once again? Well, I don't know about you folks, but that's what I call sheer poultry in motion. Yeah, right. That sets our heroines free and reunites her with the boat of the Vegan Claw. They're so happy to be together. They're holding claws and Pete's got his wing around her. Isn't that sweet? Well, it looks like our melodrama has come to a very happy ending this afternoon. But before our parrot pirates sail off into the sunset in search of new adventures, they'd like to say goodbye. And we'll start down here with old Barnacle Butch. At 77 years old, his best effort is a little slow sometimes. Next, we have a nice wave from our smallest parrot pirate, Little Redbeard. And down here are two lovebirds, Sea Hag and Peg Leg Pete. They're a bit erratic when they wave goodbye. If you watch Sea Hag, you'll see what I mean.